They want your support, but never support you. Here's why it's their loss. A lot of people, they don't want to give. They just want to receive. It's all about them, them, them. Nobody else. They don't care about you. They want you to support them. They want you to be nice to them. Be kind to them. But they never show you any support, any love, any kindness whatsoever. It's a one-way street for them. People like that are in trouble because giving and receiving are two sides of the same coin. If you want something, give it. That is the way. That is the way it works. They're not living in this world alone. We have to support people. We have to be there for people. If we're not, we can't expect anybody to be there for us. We're not giving. The person who gives the most is gonna win. Giving is a good thing. Love is something, if you give it away, it comes right back to you. It's just like a magic penny. You put it in your pocket and you don't have any. But if you spend it or you give it away, it comes right back to you. And there's this person in your life or in your circle, somebody you work with, somebody who is a colleague, somebody for many of you who is a friend or a family member, somebody in your life who always wants something from you. They want you to support what they do. They want you to support their work. They want you to share their stuff. They want you to big them up, but they never big you up. Like it said in the Caribbean. One hand cannot clap. Pack, pack, pack. Takes two hands. People clap with two hands. It's a two-way street, not a one-way street. So they wonder, why am I not getting that support? You never give. And sometimes they don't support you, but you show them support. They didn't support you the first time. You showed them support. They didn't support you the second time. You showed them support. They didn't support you the third time. You showed them support. 3 strikes. Out. You cannot continue to show that person support. Whether you want or not, that is just the way it is. You may want to go a 4th time, but at some point it will end. Because it's law. It's a spiritual law. The law of giving and receiving. How do you get what you want? One way is to give. Is to give. Because giving and receiving are what? 2 sides of the same coin. Look at them. Thinking it's about themselves alone. It doesn't work that way, so what? They're higher than you? So what, you're higher than me? Talking to them. Their work is more important than yours. What they're doing is more important than what you're doing. It's all about them. So you don't need some love too? You don't need some support too? A lot of people, they don't receive love because they don't give love. Some people, you're having a conversation with them, you type a few paragraphs to them, they respond with 1 line. They respond with, okay, How can that, what type of conversation is this? Hmm? If I'm here talking to you and nobody comments, nobody likes, nobody views, nobody listens, that doesn't make sense. When you like, when you comment, when you share, when you're a subscriber, when you're a member, it helps the thing. I'm saying it. Some people come here day after day, they never subscribe. They never subscribe, they never like, they never comment, they never do anything. No, my friend, it doesn't work that way. They're depending on you. They're depending on you to comment, to like, to share, to. And that's all right. Anyway, I'm not bothered about that, but I am just saying, you gain by giving. You gain by giving. Are you hearing me? Who's with me? Click the like button if you understand what I am saying. So there is somebody in your life. There are people in your circle. There are people in the same field as you. They always want you to be there for them. They always want you to give to them. But they ain't supporting anybody. They're like, you support me. I'm the big star. I'm the big superstar. I'm the big celebrity. I try. You know, nowadays, and since I'm doing more than one video a day, it can be tough. It's tough responding to every comment, but I'm telling you, I read all of the comments. On my TV screen, I look at them, I go down and I read the comments. And some of them I respond to. It's easier to respond to. Well, I am obligated to respond to those of you who are members of this channel because that was the deal. You know? So I have to be part of it. It's a two-way street. And while I'm at it, big up to those of you who are making your own YouTube channels. Like I see we have like Antonicus Aurelius Motivates. Big up, my bro. I see you doing your thing. And to those of you doing your thing too, let me know. Let me know. Big up. Shout out. A lot of people, they're in a mess because they think when they give, they've lost something. You know, that is a trap. That is a big mistake. Some people, you're working, you have something, you created something. Let's say you post it on social media or on the internet. They won't type a comment. But they don't understand that by typing a comment, you can get something out of it, my brother. You can get something out of it, my sister. Because people will see you. And they may be like, oh wow, who's this person? Because you typed something that made sense. And then they go to you. They click your profile name and they check out your work. You're giving, and you're not necessarily giving because you want to receive, but that is just the way it works. When you give, you end up receiving. Just give, just help. You're not losing anything. More people will value and appreciate you even more. People will be like, wow, so selfless. Wow, she's so kind. Be that person. And that would be part of your reputation, part of your brand, part of who you are. You're a giving person. They're in trouble. They cannot move up because they're saying to the universe, I don't want others to move up. They have a scarcity mindset and it affects them. They think that if you win, they will never win. That affects them in a negative way. They don't want the light to shine on anybody else but them. They don't want the light to shine on you, so the light doesn't shine on them. Vibrationally, they are not a match for that thing they want, so they don't get it. They will be down there at the bottom. How can you win when you are a crab in a bucket? You stay in that bucket. You stay down there in that bucket because there they are trying to pull everybody down. There they are against everybody. How will they ever climb? Hmm? They should be giving love. Some people want $1 million. If you want $1 million, help 1 million people. A lot of people are obsessed with that $1 million per se. Hmm? But they shouldn't be thinking so much about the $1 million in terms of the action they take. Just start to help people, and you will reach 1 million people. When you reach 1 million people, when you help 1 million people, you will have your $1 million. It all depends, or a few millions. Help millions of people. Be a source of inspiration. Help people. They won't support you, but they are vexed, they are mad, they are furious, they are going crazy, saying that nobody's supporting them, everybody's fighting them down, people are holding them back, all about them. Me, 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 me. They think they're entitled. A lot of people think they're entitled, and I'm not entitled. Who wants to support? Support. Who wants to like? This is YouTube. Who wants to share? Share. And who doesn't want to? Don't. Who wants to support you? They can support you. Do you even care? Yes, you want the support. Yes, you want the love. But you won't go crazy over that. Hmm. I'm telling you. Listen when I tell you. And I'm about to say something very profound. A prophet has no honor in his own country, among his own people, among his own friends, his own relatives, her own people, paraphrasing the words of Jesus in the Bible. So while your family may not support you, your friends may not support you, your colleagues may not support you, those you know will not support you, strangers will. How about that? People you've never met will. People who you do not have a close relationship will. Hmm? God will send an angel to help you. Let them do their thing. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for some have entertained angels unawares. Hmm? So they may not help you, but others will. And there are more strangers. They won't support you, but strangers will. People out there will. And I was about to say they won't support you because of, very often, one, the scarcity mindset, like we've seen. But a lot of these people are jealous of you. They're jealous of your rise. You're rising. Do you know who you are? You're advancing. You're a champion. You're royalty. You're moving on up. You're blessed by the Almighty. Look at you. You're shining brighter than a diamond, like Rihanna said. Bright like a diamond, even brighter. Hmm? You're royalty. You're royal like Mantius, yours truly said. Blessed by the Almighty, the blood that is flowing in you is royal. You're the chosen one. You're somebody of faith. You know the power of your thoughts. You know the power of positive thinking. You see yourself as a great person. Even if you don't have the thing in your hand as yet, you see yourself as having it. You know that this is the type of person you are. So you're moving on up. They're jealous of you. They will support you. Some people are like, I won't buy that from him. I will not make him rich. And then there are some people who will just buy it, whether they want it or not, they will buy it in support. There's this guy in one of the groups I'm in. He's an artist. He's a young artist, independent. And he's trying to sell some of his music. I do not necessarily want the music, but I'm buying it. And I realize that the drive he's using, like the end, I'm not even sure if I have a device that is compatible. But I'm gonna buy it. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll just give it to somebody. And I'm not saying this to brag or boast or anything, but we're just talking. How about, and I know many of you, that is how you are. Some of you, you're there, you're donating, you're helping. I don't even know how I can really repay you. You're just kind. You must get a blessing. God loves a cheerful giver. You will get a blessing. But the opposite side of this is those who are stingy, those who are all about themselves. Nobody wants to invite them to the party. Nobody wants to give them a gift because they don't give anything. Somebody wants something, they don't give it. They don't support you, but they want support. That is the irony of the situation. They want your support. They want you to be there for them, and they're mad because you're not there. And a lot of these people, something is definitely wrong with them. Something is wrong with them because even when you show them support, they are ungrateful. They are ungrateful. A lack of gratitude cuts the wires that connect them to what they say they want, to the source from which all blessings flow. They don't know how to say thank you. You gave to them. You were there for them. They did not say thank you. They didn't say thanks. They're not appreciative. But people need to be recognized. So how about saying a kind word? That will go a long way. They didn't say thank you. You helped them again. They didn't say thank you. Whether you want to or not, it has to end. So this is how they mess themselves up. This is how they're in big trouble. Because it goes against the way the universe operates. Gratitude is needed. They have to say thank you. They want your support. They want your love. They want your kindness. They want you to give to them, but they refuse to reciprocate. They refuse to show you love. They refuse to show you kindness. They refuse to share your work. They refuse to like your work. They refuse to comment. But they want you to show them love. Especially if you've been there for them. They are, especially if you know this person, they're a friend, supposed to be, or a colleague. That is their business. They can do whatever they want to. You're not begging them. They don't have to support you. You're not begging them. But they must just understand that if they don't give, they can't expect to receive. As we're here on this advancing channel, the sun is shining. Let me tell you, the heat is getting hot in here. It's getting hot out here. And it's all right. I send you all of this love, all of this light, all of this positive energy here with one of my banana shirts today. And I think I'm going to put the link so you can check it out, so you can get yours too. You are valued and you are appreciated. My name is Mantius. Thank you so much for the love and support. This is the Advancing Channel. Big up every subscriber, every member. One love. God bless and all the best.